Dear teachers, welcome to JSN English Learning. We are with Unit 8 of the revised PGTRP syllabus, and we are with Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex, published in 1949. And Simone de Beauvoir was a French, feminist activist, and she was also an existential philosopher. And this book, The Second Sex, falls into the second wave of feminism. The second waveல இது முக்கியமான ஒரு புத்தகம். இதுல volume 2, that is what we are going to begin in this session. In this session, particularly volume 2, the first focuses on this particular topic, the making of a woman. What makes a woman? How woman evolves. அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்பொழுது, that is a very famous quote often asked in competitive exam. What is that famous quote? One is not born as a woman, but rather becomes a woman. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. This is a very famous quote. So you can expect a kind of fill in the blank type of question here. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. Did you get that quote, teachers?
Yes, sir.
In previous year net question, you will find this quote asked 2 or 3 times. Okay, what is the meaning of this quote? It establishes that womanhood is a continuous installation of femininity. Womanhood is nothing but a continuous installation of femininity in a person. And this particular assertion is directly contrast to Freud's assumption that women behave the way they do because of their anatomy. Freud என்ன சொன்னாரு அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா, women behave in a particular way because of their physical structuring. It's called anatomy. அவங்களுடைய anatomy வந்து decides their behaviorன்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஆனா அதுக்கு நேர் எதிராக Simone de Beauvoir is taking a stand, and she says it is not the physical aspects which decides a woman, but it is the ideological infusion that makes her a feminine. Did you get that, teachers?
Yes, sir.
இப்போ என்ன பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா, she is trying to analyze how girls become women, how girls are being trained to become women. ஏன்னா நம்ம சின்ன பிள்ளைங்களை நம்ம சிம்பிளா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம ஒரு வீட்டுல ஒரு ஆம்பளை குழந்தை பிறகுது, ஒரு பொம்பளை பிறகுது அப்படின்னா, சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே there is certain ideological infusion in the minds of the boy and the girl. பாய்க்கு நம்ம கொடுக்கக்கூடிய பிளே டாய்ஸ் என்னென்ன மாதிரி கொடுப்போம்? What are the play toys that we give to boys? Vehicles, machine gun. Girls ku
kitchen set.
Kitchen set. So that itself narrows down the mindset of the girl, and she becomes completely tuned to the ideology. And then she also draws from several pieces of research that shows girls and boys exhibit similar characteristics until the age of 12. 12 வயசு வரைக்கும் ஆம்பளை குழந்தையும் பொம்பளை குழந்தையும் ஒரே மாதிரி கேரக்டரிஸ்டிக் ட்ரைட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கு. பட் when it is the time of puberty, what happens? The boy and the girl, they have different experience, and after that the society gives different treatment to a boy and to a girl. The society makes a fuss over the puberty of a girl, and they try to put the girl into the 4 walls, whereas the boy's puberty is not made a big deal, which means it's a quite common thing, and he is left free in the world. அது ஒரு பெரிய பிரச்சனை இருக்கு. அதற்கு அடுத்தது என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, Simone de Beauvoir is very particular to speak about boys and how boys are given freedom. Boys are pushed to be independent. அவங்கள என்ன பண்றாங்க? ஃப்ரீயா இருக்க விட்டுறாங்க, and they are independent from pain, whereas girls are constantly protected from pain. Boys are exposed, they are allowed to be free. So when they experience pain, they become stronger. ஆனா கேர்ள்ஸ் வந்து பெயினே வரக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பொத்தி பொத்தி வைக்கும் பொழுது when they face pain in the world, they become completely shattered. Did you get this information?
Yes, sir.
அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன பண்றாங்க, when the boy faces lot of challenges, he becomes a strong person, whereas a girl, when she is pampered much, when she is protected much, she becomes very much dependent on others. She becomes submissive. இது நடந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னு அவங்க சொல்றாங்க. Did you understand this idea?
Yes, sir.
அடுத்தது என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா, boys and girls, they are different only in the genitals. The sex organs மட்டும்தான் changes இருக்கு. But what happens is, in the course of time, their identity is because of their lived experiences. Okay, அதுவே என்ன பண்றாங்க அப்படின்னா, a boy is taught to wield his identity. Okay, a boy is taught to develop his identity. What is an identity for a boy? His genital and his sexual expressions are his identity. Whereas a girl's sexuality and expressions are repressed. A girl உடைய sexuality and her sexual expressions are repressed. A boy can express his sexual feeling openly, whereas a girl is prevented from expressing her sexual feelings and her arousals openly. Okay, அதற்கப்புறம் என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, okay, women are made to seek attention from adults. So when they become attention seeking, women are converted into objects. And then you find that there is a Freudian theory. There is a Freudian theory which plays a very important role in the life of women's education. What is the theory? It is called penis envy. Okay, but Simone de Beauvoir is not supporting this idea, but she is against that idea. What is penis envy? According to Sigmund Freud, girls inherently have a dislike for the male organ because they don't possess it. அப்படின்னு அவர் சொன்னாரு. ஆனா அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயம் பெண்களிடம் கிடையாது அப்படின்னு சிமன் டி போவேர் அசெப்ட் பண்றாங்க. அடுத்தது, she tries to tell how the society subjugates women by giving more submissive role. What is the more submissive role? Lot of restriction is given and lot of responsibility is thrust on the girl, not on the boys. And one important work that is assigned to the girls is household chores. அதே நேரத்துல women are taught to be emotionally compliant. What do you mean by compliant? Compliant, to comply with அப்படின்னா to get along with. அதை அப்படியே சகிச்சு கொண்டு போகிற அளவுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. அதே நேரத்துல கேர்ள்ஸ் ஆர் டாட் டு பி அஷேம்ட் ஆஃப் தேர் செக்ஷுவாலிட்டி. நிறைய கேர்ள்ஸுக்கு வந்து when there is physical development, they are not able to digest that development. அதை வந்து மறைச்சு வைக்கணும். ஆனா பாய்ஸ் அப்படி கிடையாது, சட்டையெல்லாம் கழட்டி போட்டு தெரியுமா. ஏன் அப்படின்னா they are given the freedom. They are not mentally trained to feel ashamed of the development in their body. ஆனா girls are ideologically, they are bombarded telling you should not expose yourself, you should not expose yourself. அப்படி எக்ஸ்போஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா you should be ashamed of it அப்படின்னு அவங்களுக்கு சொல்லப்பட்டு இருக்கிறது. Did you understand this, teachers?
Yes, sir.
அதே நேரத்துல women are not trained to care for their health before reproduction and after reproduction. And they're also not trained much to care for their menstruation. Okay, so most of them suffer because of the menstrual problems. அதை பத்தியும் சொல்லி இருக்கிறாங்க. அதே நேரத்துல because of being ashamed of their sexuality, women grow alienated from their own sexual pleasure. Both men derive pleasure and women derive pleasure. Men derive pleasure and they are happy about it. When women have a tendency to derive pleasure, they try to keep away from that. இதையும் அப்படியே சிமந்தி வெவ்வேறு ரொம்ப ஹைலைட் பண்றாங்க. எப்படி ஆண்கள் வேற விதமாக ட்ரெயின் பண்ணப்பட்டு இருக்கிறார்கள், பெண்கள் வேற விதமாக ட்ரெயின் பண்ணப்பட்டு இருக்கிறார்கள். அதே நேரத்துல when the girls grow up, okay, when they are beyond adolescent, these girls are taught to be more passive and they are also taught to desire marriage. அவங்களுக்கு திருமணத்தை தவிர வேறு எதுவும் அச்சீவ் பண்றதுக்கு இல்ல அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரியான ட்ரைனிங் யங் அடலசன்ட் கேர்ள்ஸுக்கு கொடுக்கப்படுகிறது. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் how are the girls subjugated அப்படின்னா they are forced to adhere to strict beauty standards. Girl அப்படின்னு சொன்னா they need to deck themselves. They are taught to deck themselves. Why do they deck themselves? In order to get the attraction of the male. And because they try to get attraction from the male, they become objects. They objectify themselves sometimes wantonly, willingly. தாங்களே என்ன பண்றாங்க, டெக் பண்ணிட்டு இந்த யங் பாய்ஸோட அட்ராக்ஷனை வாங்குறதுக்காக அப்படியே நடந்து போறாங்க. This is something which is planned by patriarchy. Okay, இந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்கள்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுது அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, according to Simone de Beauvoir, all these things lead to internalization of their grievances with themselves, and this often create great pain. அவங்க internalize பண்ண what are they actually doing? They are not doing good for themselves. They are only inflicting pain on themselves. Did you understand these information, teachers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, அதற்கு அப்புறம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா how is sex seen by women and how it is seen by men அப்படிங்கிற விஷயத்தையும் சிமன் தி பெவேர் இந்த ஒரு புக்ல டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க. என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, செக்ஸ், when people think about sex, girl becomes very passive, which means she becomes powerless and the man becomes the most powerful man. He is a performer and she is the receiver. அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு disproportion and the distribution of power in the act of sex is also found in history. Okay, இதற்கு அப்புறம் அவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா, whenever women have a sexual arousal or a sexual desire, they are not able to express it out openly. When they are not able to express it openly, they are repressing it inside of themselves. When they are repressing it, when they are pressing it deep into their inner selves, that creates a lot of internal conflict. Okay, did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
இதை சொல்லி முடிச்சுட்டு என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா, அப்ப நம்ம ஒரு ஆண் ஒரு பெண் திருமணத்தில் இணைந்து விட்டார்கள். They have come together in the institution of marriage, and when the girl does not get sexual gratification, okay, she cannot go out of this institution and find the sexual gratification elsewhere. So women are forced to indulge in homosexuality, which is called lesbianism. This is called lesbianism. So what forces a woman to become a lesbian? It is the patriarchal norms. It is the patriarchal norms. lesbianism, it appears that Simone de Beauvoir approves of lesbianism. Why? அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, women can seek equal pleasure and they can have fulfilling relationship when they are paired with another female. Whereas a male does not give that kind of sexual gratification, or he does not understand the feelings of emotions of women. This is the first idea that is discussed in volume 2 of Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex. Did you understand all these concepts, teachers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.